How's it going?
We waited all this time for you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, you gotta have fun. So I gotta ask you real quick. You kind of stirred the pot this week with these allegations of Omarosa and President Trump. Like, how did you find out about? Like, how did you?
I said on the podcast, it's just a rumor that I heard.
That was just a rumor.
Well, a friend of a friend.
Okay, a friend of. But I mean,
Those are joking around on the radio. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So you were just joking. Maybe.
Ask her next time you see her.
Next time I see her, I will ask her. Well, she
She'll
might
be
not
around.
answer.
She doesn't have a job now.
She doesn't have a job. Yeah, she doesn't. Do you think that's why?
What jobs do you have?
Okay, wait. I gotta ask you. So, Steve Bannon, you know, the president's chief of staff, the president's chief advisor, has been called in to testify. He was originally supposed to testify in front of a grand jury, but now they say he's going to testify in front of Robert Mueller, who's a special prosecutor. Like, do you think this is like the first domino to fall? Like, what do you think? I mean, what do you think about it?
I mean, all these people. Look how many indictments there have been and charges and people that are, you know, getting close to being charged. That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Steve Bannon. I don't know if he's gonna sell out Trump or not.
You don't think he's gonna like?
No, I don't really know what their real relationship is.
So do you think how dangerous do you think he is to like President Trump?
Depends how angry he is. I think he's still trying to be in Trump's good graces though. I don't know. I know he looks like shit.
Yeah.
Like, what disease is that?
I don't know.
Like, if herpes was a person, it'd be Steve Bannon. Right? Or like a cold sore was a person, it'd be Steve Bannon.
Can you get rid of him though?
He's like dandruff.
Is he an STD or is he permanent?
He's a little herpish. He's a little herpy.
Or he might be an STD and you can get rid of it in 3 days.
So how do you cure it?
Depends.
You kill it with fire.
You Valtrex doesn't even work.
Antibiotics?
Yeah, you get that prescription. You need to have insurance.
I think Steve Bannon.
Make sure you have your SAG insurance paid.
He just looks like sickness. He looks like acne. He looks like.
So you don't think he's like a smart guy?
He is smart.
He's smart.
Manipulative. They know how to manipulate that base that they're dealing with.
Yeah. Okay. The other thing is, this week there's been a lot. Since last week, there's been a lot of talk about this Oval Office meeting on immigration.
Yeah.
You know, where the president supposedly said, asshole and or
shithole.
Yeah. Okay. So like, the president says he's not racist. So like, in light of this, do you think he should like apologize? What do you think? Do you think the president is a racist?
Is this a real fucking question?
Do you think the president's racist?
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no question.
Really?
That's like saying, do I think the sky fucking is blue?
Is water wet?
Right.
I mean,
Sunny.
you've dealt with him, you know, like you were on The Apprentice.
I was.
Did you ever experience anything?
Have a city in it named Flint. These are all questions that are very relevant. You should ask yourself.
Let's see. Is he racist? Let's see. He called only the black and brown countries shithole countries.
Right.
That's
You're throwing lob paper towels at people.
throwing paper towels at Puerto Ricans.
Colorful.
What are they using the paper towels for? They have no homes. Or electricity to see where the water is. Still, 30% of the island has no electricity.
You called international countries shitholes.
Yeah. You said, that's my African American over there.
Yeah.
So basically,
You said Mexicans are rapists. I've
Let's build a wall and keep them out of here.
never been raped back. Mike Hill.
What we got? What we have?
From
Why is
Fox
this a
Sports.
long?
We do.
hell yeah.
No, because
No, but I want to talk to you about the Super Bowl.
But
Okay.
you heard the comment about the Omarosa thing. This is who I do the podcast with,
Yes.
Mike Hill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He's from
So
The
Omarosa.
pH levels were imbalanced.
Hey,
I
hey.
understand. Yeah,
You'll
from what
regret
you
this
told me.
tomorrow.
What you told me, I know.
They tricky when they edit.
So Omarosa and President Trump, supposedly, you're saying they have
Allegedly.
allegedly
Yes.
had an affair.
Mhm.
Like, do you believe this is true?
I don't know. We'll have to ask her next time we see her at the next.
I mean, I believe Claudia's sources from what
Yeah.
she tells me. I mean,
don't know.
she knows Omarosa and Donald Trump very
Yeah.
well.
I don't know
so,
either one of
I
them
mean,
anymore.
you know, if and it was on the podcast, the Unstable podcast, which is very popular, by the
it's
way.
very popular. Good podcast.
And if she says it, then I believe it's true.
Bottom
Okay.
line is, what were you doing there? How were you in the White House? Look, I know a lot of untalented actresses that have gotten jobs.
Well, here's the thing. She was the director of outreach to African Americans.
Right.
Outreach to.
African American outreach.
She did accomplish.
Did she reach out to us?
But then she did work at.
What kind of outreach
never
did she
got a
do
phone
to us,
call.
though?
She called you?
She didn't reach out to me.
African-American.
I'm an African American. She didn't reach out to me. As a matter of fact, when she came to NABJ, we kind of like shunned her.
NA what?
NABJ.
National Association of Broadcast Journalists.
National Association of Black Journalists.
Stay
I
woke.
know that.
Black
But you're not getting my
journalists.
joke.
Stay woke.
Okay.
You're not getting my joke.
Yeah, but
stay with
the fact that he knew.
Yeah, you knew.
I don't know.
You caught it right.
You don't know? Stay woke.
Yeah.
Hey,
Do you guys think the president's racist?
Do I think he's racist? I don't know. Like, I've never met him personally.
Why
so.
are you guys? Why is everybody afraid to say it?
What? No, because I don't like. I've never met him personally.
wait, time
so
out, time out.
I could never say.
Like, if Barack did a third of this, a quarter of this, 1/8 of this, you would instantly side-eye and question and tilt your head and say, wait, that's fucking wrong. Absolutely.
Barack couldn't even wear a tan suit without there being controversy.
Barack can't have a baby mama
But
and
he's
an
admitted,
ex-wife. No, there's
Trump's
no
on
way.
his third wife. And
Okay? Barack could never
third or
have that.
Third wife.
He couldn't have allegations of going on an island and peeing on women and having sex with them. Like, he could not even have those
Barack
allegations.
called the reporter
now
sweetie,
that
and they lost their minds. Like he was almost like he was aggressive.
Now that has nothing to do with racism. That just has something to do with your character, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
that was all made up.
Okay.
That was all made up.
What part?
The dossier, that was all made up.
With
Him,
Trump?
yeah, going to Russia and being on a bed. And
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
think
But
that?
let's just talk.
yeah, it was just all made up.
Wait. All right. So we see who
Don't
you
take
voted
your
for.
earrings out.
Or
We
what
saw-
was it?
we
Hiring
saw
hookers
exactly
to
who
be
you
on a
voted
bed or
for.
something? I forgot what it was.
We know who you voted for. Okay. So.
No, I didn't actually.
But aside, oh, you didn't vote. Okay, great. That's awesome. Is it? So, but aside from that, like let's just look at let's just look at who he is as a person. Now, let's talk about the things that he said. If Barack ever said, let's figure out how to get this shithole country
And it was Norway.
instantly, as
Yeah.
a black man, you're shunned. I don't give a fuck. You're out. You're out. You are out. Yeah, no, really.
I'm gonna need.
no, I agree.
So now, because it's a white man saying this, who we see all the fucking time as the dude who is a created the fucking Apprentice and shit. So now he's okay to do it because we saw him all the time as a reality TV guy, a star. No, it's not okay. It's
Well,
not
the
okay
person
that
that
you
said
had a
he's-
slick ass mouth and you talked all this
Yeah, but the
shit.
person that said he said that is a Trump hater. Has been a Trump
What do
hater
you
from
mean
day
he
one.
said he said it?
Dick Durbin.
If a lot of people
and Lindsey
co-sign-
Graham, who's a Republican, also
He-
said it.
but he
And
didn't. But he didn't.
the other
Yes, he
people
did.
in the room did not deny that he said it.
Right.
They
The White House
said, they
did
said
deny it.
a
Wait,
shit house.
time out. Let's
Yeah.
talk about
I'm
the
not
shit he
defending
said.
him if he said
How
that.
much different is a shit house from a shithole?
Right.
Let me just say, if Barack said, "Oh, look at my white over there," if Barack said, "Look at my Caucasian over there,"
Right.
okay, there's
What do you
no
mean?
way.
Right.
There's no way that anyone would be like,
The
that's normal.
other
Right.
thing that
That's
really.
weird. It's fucking wrong. It's wrong to say, "Look at my black
All
over
we're
there."
saying is,
it's
Oh, yeah.
wrong.
we're gonna
Yeah.
let's just leave it at this. As African Americans, we're quite frustrated with the majority of this country that plays dumb when it comes to calling out what it really is. When it's a black man, every little thing he did was overly criticized, and they were finding wrong in things that weren't even wrong. Okay, with this man, so many passes have been given. I used to be friends with them, and even I can call a spade. Okay. Like, you're seeing things that it's obvious, but we don't really know. I was brought up not to say someone's
We
racist.
all just want to keep giving these passes like, well, wait, I'm not sure. Well, wait, I'm not sure. Like, when are we sure? When, like, you
Right,
actually have the
right.
gun stuck to someone's forehead and they
Right.
pull the trigger and kill them? Like,
Well, then he
or-
may- okay,
just because you
maybe.
shot someone in the kneecap doesn't mean that you're not a fucking murderer because you didn't kill them.
Right.
You know, because you didn't hit him fucking point blank in the temple. Like, you're a murderer. You are wrong.
Right.
You just happen to hit him in the kneecap. It's no excuse.
Well,
You
like-
are
well, like
still,
CNN
you are
interviewed
still dangerous.
Alveda King, Martin Luther King's niece,
Mm-hmm.
and she said she's known Trump for 20 years and he doesn't have a racist bone in his body.
There's always
Now,
going
what
to
would
be
you say
one
to that?
black person that's always going to defend
Look, someone's
somebody
gonna call
who's
me an
gonna
angel. Am I an angel? Fuck.
I don't know. Well, you seem like
I'm
it.
absolutely not. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I
But
don't
someone's
know.
gonna
I
say,
can attest
"Oh
to
my
that.
God, she's the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my entire life." Okay, well, you definitely don't walk with me and talk with me every day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel me?
I was
No.
friends
Or,
with
like,
them,
see
and I
my
stopped
flaws.
really dealing. It kind of fell apart when the whole birther thing came about. And just so
Right.
you guys know, just to be
Right.
aware of this, to please be sensitive to how we feel, right?
Oh yeah.
Is this country is not that far removed from slavery. When you demand papers from a black man to prove that he's an American citizen, when you don't do that to any other white candidates, it is very reminiscent of newly freed slaves. So, but show me your papers, boy. That's what that feels like.
Right,
So
right.
please, like, we're not overreacting. And when people say, "Oh, you're trying to pull a race card," think about the implications of what these things are, and then ask yourself, if
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
them, would I think that person's racist?
Right.
No one asked McCain. No one asked Romney for the papers. No one asked anybody else.
But their ancestors weren't lynched. So you know what I mean? So you don't have that pain like in your blood. in
Oh
your
no, trust me.
DNA.
It's
All
painful.
6 of us wish that this never existed.
Right,
Trust
but,
me.
but
All of
not
us.
all 6 of us are sitting here like.
I have Italian friends. They were the first ones hung in
Well,
America.
yeah, my cousin's black too. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I
But
mean?
not all
And
of us
they
are like,
said
we
they
all
just
pulled
wish
up
it never
dark.
happened.
We all